Hi guys, today's video is on installing the QS style rear seat delete bars. So when your seat pins are standard, this is what they'll look like here, and this is what we're replacing it with. So in the kit it comes with this pin, comes with this washer. The only bit that you've got to reuse is that nut off the original pin. So to get that off, it's a 17mm nut, but my 17mm deep socket won't quite go over this part here, but an 18 will just crack it off, and once it's cracked off, this whole thing will just spin out like so. And then all we've got to do is transfer the nut from here onto the new pin. So when you're mounting the new pin, you've got to keep it fairly sort of centrally located within that hole, and you only want a few threads showing. So go with that sort of 2 to 3 mil gap there. I'm just going to put this other one on, but basic tools wise, it really is quite simple. So like I say, I've had to use my 18mm deep socket there for removal. I've got my 17mm spanner ready for just holding that in place while you nip the bolt up. I've got my 5mm ballpoint Allen key, my 10mm spanner, and my needle nose roll grips. That's just for holding, installing and tightening this nut, which goes into the side of this bolt, which goes through the end of the bar, through the hole of the pin, and secures it all in place. So I'll just move this bit over and then we'll do a trial fit. Trial fit, we're going to leave the rings off the end for now. So we're just going to put one end in first. So I'm going to slot that over there. Like so, push it as far as it goes, that way, like so. And then this end, we've just got to gently persuade past the interior trim. Can I get it to focus? And then, so what you'll notice there is that the bar is just fouling the end of the pin. So not a problem, we just need to move that pin in ever so slightly more into the body, and then it will drop down. So I'll just do that now. So just trying to show you the process for adjusting this the easiest way. So using the Allen key, you can just slacken this nut off, holding it in place, and you can hold the nut and we can move the pin in a couple of turns like so, and then we can use the spanner to just nip that up like that. So now that I've done that, as you can see, this end here is quite difficult to see. It's very difficult to see at this angle. So as you can see at this end here, just about make it focus. Can we get it to focus? There you go. So that hole is lining up with the hole in the bolt. Same as this end here. Really difficult to get it focused, to be honest. But yeah, so now we're able to just make sure that these bolts will just go through the holes, and again, if they don't, then it's just a case of making sure that the holes line up absolutely perfectly. There isn't much room to get that through there. Like I said, that's deliberate. That's so that when the rings are on, they will actually cover the gap that is left. So I'm just going to fine tune that now. So just to try and show you, that's the sort of distance that these need to be set at, just like so. So there is an ever so slight variance because the holes have been drilled to 6.5mm and the bolts are 6mm, and again they're 7mm on the pins, so it gives enough room that you can be half a turn wrong either way and you'll still be able to get it to fit. So yeah, we're just gonna put the rings on now. So when you're putting the rings on, what I advise is get a bit of washing up liquid around this edge here so that they slide on nice and easily and don't leave any marks on the powder coating. So if you're going to slide them past to sort of this distance here, you know, put the bolts on, and then this is going to slide over to there. So I'm just going to do that now. I'm on with a bit of washing up liquid. So I'm just going to put the bolts through their holes now. So a bit of wiggling, and that'll push all the way through. Like so. Put the other one in this side. Oh, let's do this one left-handed. Like so. Bit of wiggling, bit of persuasion. Like so. And then we've just got to get the nuts on the other side. So, like I say, using these needle nose mole grips makes it quite easy. So, holding this in from this angle here, sliding the nut in. Get that into place, and then we can spin the Allen key from this side. There we go. And that's why I say that the ball-ended one helps, because you get the clearance. You know, you can come out at an angle, you get the clearance, so you're not sort of scraping the rear trim, and that's it. And then once that's in place, tighten that up, slide this ring over the end, and job's a good one. And there you have it. That's how your bar is going to look once it's nice and secure. So there you go. Any problems, questions, queries, just give me a shout. It is a tight fit in there, but it will fit, and I'm sure you'll agree. Looks really smart once it's in. Thanks guys.